Hello there, my Aquarius Collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Aquarius? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? I was just noticing the smoke from the incense rising. It is so therapeutic, to just watch it, see how it flows. It just gets dispersed out into the universe, back into nothing. Very relaxing. Very relaxing. Well, why did we knock that? That was interesting. Waking up this deck, Aquarius. God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful Aquarius Collective. Aquarius, we took pause because we got the Emperor there and that Ten of Swords. Oh, what is going on here, Aquarius? Someone older around you could be having some trouble, okay? So pay attention. Yes, someone around you, Aries here, worried. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on? Someone could seriously be seeing a doctor, because I'm really drawn to that symbol of medicine there. I need to know what the fuck they call that. Never dawned on me to look it up. Scorpio, the Emperor. Could this be a Passover energy for some of you? Someone worried about you, Aquarius? What's going on there? Emperor, masculine energy, dad, grandpa, uncle, child. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on here for Aquarius? The Five of Pentacles. Someone is definitely sad. Four of Pentacles. With the Queen of Cups. That's Jackie digging for gold, y'all. Queen of Wands. Page of Wands. The Moon card, Scorpio. Yeah, this is something going on like in the background around you, Aquarius, so you might not know about this. I am feeling a sort of passed over love energy. For some of you, if someone took what was meant to be yours and holding on to it, that's going to be brought to light. With the Queen of Cups up here, and then we got the Queen of Wands with the Page of Wands, this almost feels like stepmom, stepdad energy. If someone went out and had a child with another person and maybe with some sort of estate or something, there's definitely something going on here in the background. You don't know about it because you don't need to. I don't think this really concerns you, Aquarius. But someone up above could be a little worried. Especially if someone is holding on to something that's meant to be yours. King of Cups, which is a match to that Queen of Cups. The Lovers. Yeah, this could be dealing with a family, relationship, a partnership. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands and the Moon is the Eight of Swords. Someone's blocking somebody. Queen of Swords. Oh, look at that. With the Strength card. Leo energy here. Damn, Aquarius. Babies. We got the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. If there was some... It does feel like someone dealing with money. Someone could be holding back or withholding. Someone could have changed something up here. Because I am picking up, the Queen of Wands there with the Queen of Cups. And then we got the King of Cups here with the Lovers. And that Seven of Wands. So, this does feel like a step type energy. I ain't gonna lie. King of Cups there with that Queen of Cups. Especially if someone went off and had children with somebody else, right? But they had children or had a life with somebody else here. And someone could be standing their ground. So for some of you, if that's your situation, you could have someone else with a vested interest with what you got going on, trying to hold some shit up. That moon card. You don't see it, but if someone left you something or someone had something planned out, they're coming down to make sure things get handled the way it should. You know, if something's meant to be yours, it will always be yours. It will. Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords with the Strength card here, Leo. This feels like stand down right now. That's why I don't think a lot of you realize what's going on here, Aquarius. Someone is being, they're being bound, they're being stuck, they're being stopped. So this probably hasn't occurred for some of you. This is going to get taken care of before it even becomes an issue on behalf of whoever bequeathed it. So this does feel like an inheritance, I ain't gonna lie. This Ace of Cups energy, a lot of love here, a close connection, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, this big old Ace of Cups. It was a loving situation. It was a beautiful, you know, everything was good. Everything was good, right? Until it wasn't. I mean, this could be, you know, if someone passed and someone moved on to someone else, right? People, you know, pass. You could be married to somebody, they get sick, and then, you know, you start a new life over again. Not everything is nefarious or sort of fucked up, right? But there could be some sort of issue dealing with the fire sign energy or the other person, which could just be stepmom, stepdad. It don't have to be a negative. Just, you know, someone who wasn't a part of the original sort of family dynamic going on here. That King of Cups and that Queen of Cups. But if someone was trying to manipulate that situation, they are being stopped. Definitely dealing with a fire sign there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, because of that strength, the Queen of Wands and that Page of Wands. Someone could be trying to get something that they weren't even privy to begin with, okay? So a lot of you, when it comes to, you know, any marriages or any connections like that, make sure you have a good, solid prenup in place. You know, if someone was left money in one situation by a passed over parent, and then someone goes and gets remarried, someone else could think that they deserve access to that as well. So, you know, you got to learn to kind of cover your ass on all sort of accounts here. Because I'm not seeing, I think there was a beautiful partnership, relationship here. That King of Cups, that Queen of Cups with this Ace of Cups. But then maybe as things changed, as something evolved, right? Someone's coming back to put some shit right. Over that Ace of Cups, we got the Ten of Wands. Someone's coming down to clean up a fucking mess. Someone's coming down to clean up a fucking mess. With this, I feel like you could be finding some paperwork. Some of you could be looking for some paperwork. Things are getting placed in order here. With the Eight of Wands, expect some communication. With the Nine of Wands. That Nine of Wands is over this Queen of Wands and this Page of Wands. So it's like if someone was trying to go after something which was sacred and beautiful, you know, thinking that they owe a part of it. Some of you, this could be stepbrother, stepsisters fighting over an estate or something along that line. Do you know what I mean? If it was a stepdad that passed and someone, you know, trying to go in there being a stepchild and overstep, you know, that person's legitimate child. Or if someone married, right? And someone's trying to get some shit that wasn't theirs. With the King of Wands. King of Wands with that Queen of Wands energy and the Page of Wands. That could be an issue, a point of contention between a couple. Someone could think that their children deserve access to what you had before that relationship started. You know what I mean? And, it could even be vice versa here, Aquarius, whatever the situation is, right? For some of you, you could have a spouse that kind of told the kids to go after something that wasn't theirs. Some of you, this could be a stepchild trying to go into a situation to get something which wasn't theirs to begin with, right? Bottom of the deck here, Aquarius. Stay positive, stay focused. Some of you just kind of step away from a situation, especially if you're emotionally invested, because Spirit's going to handle this. Some of you, whoever the hell passed over, is going to handle this, because look at that. Someone is sad there's so much fighting and bullshit going on in this situation. That's why they want you to just kind of step aside. Step aside. Don't get emotionally invested in this. Always stay positive. Who God has blessed, no man can curse. If your parent or loved one left you something down here in the physical, they will see to it that you get what is rightfully yours. Y'all don't think they can't look down and see all the bickering and fussing and fighting going on? Yeah, double shield of protection here. Spirit don't want you to worry about this, or this passed over loved one don't want you to worry about this. It's all going to work out in the end. See, there is this blessed union, because here's that Page of Cups energy. This does feel like step energy. And, we're not dissing any step type relationships, right? Sometimes people are married to somebody and, they pass and someone gets remarried again, right? But then you got a whole slew of shit that comes along with that. Especially if there was like some sort of payout in the first relationship. So, someone could have some assets or some stuff that's tied to that one that might go to the original child, right? But now you could have some stepchildren thinking that they're entitled to the whole fucking lot, but it wasn't left to them. It was left to them by the one that, gave birth to them, right? And we're not dissing step-type relationships or partnerships, right? People that get remarried, but, sometimes that can get a little hairy. Especially if there was, a settlement or something in the process, a big life insurance policy, and now everyone thinks, oh, wow, look, they got that. So we're just going to go after that. So a lot of you, when you have situations like that, I mean, seriously, get a fucking prenup. That way you know what is off fucking limits to whoever the hell you get married to. Because for some of you, someone could have got caught up with just a gold digger, and now they're trying to get their kids in on that sort of... the kids, the stepchildren want access to the whole fucking lot. That wasn't part of what was meant to be theirs anyway. That was left to somebody else. Right or wrong on that? Not really. If someone bequeathed their child their inheritance, then that shouldn't become part of someone else's fucking relationship. But y'all, you really do need to get that shit in fucking writing. Especially if you told people what the fuck the situation was. That's why a lot of y'all keep your fucking business personal, okay? If someone passes and you get like a pretty good chunk of change from it, put that shit aside and don't let anyone know what your plans are, how you got that set up. Think Kurt Cobain, right? How he had his affairs in order before he passed. So that way his daughter is going to be taken care of for the rest of her life, right? I really feel someone's passed over parent, guardian. I'm feeling more parent energy here with this King of Cups, this Queen of Cups, this King of Wands, this Queen of Wands. Like the separation of the children. You have the children, then you have the stepchildren. But it feels like someone thinks they should get the whole fucking lot of it. So this is almost a situation if one of the parents, that passed left it to the other parent and they just kept it. And then they get married and something happens to them. And now they think that that is like community property when it goes to, their child from this relationship that was bequeathed the money, Aquarius. I know this is not going to be everybody's reading, but that is it's very specific. That is very specific. But I don't want you to worry if this is your situation. Don't get emotionally invested, so no arguing, no fussing, no fighting. Things are going to work out. Someone is definitely working on your behalf up there. Definitely feels like a passed over loved one energy. But don't. Because it feels like this was a relationship, a partnership that was just so loving and beautiful. And maybe something happened that kind of tore that apart. Someone picked up the pieces. They got on with their life, right? Could have remarried. But now a situation has arose. And it's going to come down to what assets before the marriage are up for grabs. But someone up there is looking down. A little pissed off you got all this fucking fussing, fighting, and arguing going on. But I want you to stay grounded and walk away. Some of you pull your energy away from this sort of emotional manipulation. It isn't worth the fussing or fighting, okay? This is going to get taken care of by divine intervention. Divine intervention. Yeah, because you got someone here, and some of y'all, if you get a payout, don't let people know what the fuck you got going on. Keep that shit between you, your lawyer, and your accountant, okay? Definitely get a prenup, because someone here could have been looking into something and figuring out what the hell to do. Someone could be getting copies of shit, trying to figure out what the fuck is up. I do feel like this is a step energy, but someone is definitely being blocked. And they're being blocked because the relationship was like a truly blessed union. There was true love in this. But someone could have passed on very, very tragically and very quickly. But now someone is looking at this situation, figuring out how they can get their hands on some money. Because it almost feels like if there is some sort of settlement or a decent life insurance policy left, someone still has it. They've been holding on to it for a while. But that could bring some other people figuring out how they can get a hold of that shit. So a lot of you need to learn to keep your fucking personal business personal and private. I mean, don't tell anybody. That's between you, your lawyer, and your accountant, right? And a prenup. And if anything is said, just saying, hey, that occurred during that relationship. My child from that relationship is getting taken care of. Moving forward, we can set it up where any children born of this or stepchildren, they're exempt from that original. I am not a lawyer, but some of y'all need to be fucking talking to one. Lawyer or an accountant here. Yeah, there's going to be a situation that arises. It's going to be that sort of tower moment energy. Okay? Fussing, fighting, bickering. Trust your gut, your guidance, your intuition on this. Spirit is working on this. That's why you don't need to be doing anything. Because someone is definitely working in the background to kind of keep this shit-popped energy going. Okay? Because someone could definitely be going to some sort of, trying to use some sort of manipulation of one way, sort, or another to get something to come out to their benefit. But what was left to you will always be protected. The conflict that arises, someone up above is looking down, watching this situation, and they are sending you divine protection. What is meant to be yours. But it does feel like a step energy. I got to tell you that. So you know what? Some people get a little sloppy. They don't think about things like that, right? People pass on and people get into other relationships and have families with someone else. That happens all the time. And, you know, there's usually not an issue. But in some cases, you know, if there was money left to one child from that relationship, then it's kind of off dibs to everybody else, right? Don't kind of get divvied up just because someone got remarried. But someone needs to make sure that they get their shit in order. So you know, no, this goes to the child that was conceived in this relationship. It's off limits to the current one. Damn, Aquarius. You didn't even show up. What the fuck is that about? No fussing, fighting, bickering, or arguing. Just kind of let it take its place. With that 10 of Wands there, that 8 of Wands, yeah. 10 of Wands to the 8 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. There could be documentation proving this. And it just hasn't been found yet. You know what I mean? So I don't want you to worry, Aquarius. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Now, if that's not your reading, maybe that's something to think about if you're in that situation. You know what I mean? If someone wants to leave a child that was conceived in one relationship, everything that was gained in that relationship, separate from a current relationship that someone is in. So, you know, that shit gets a little hairy. That's why you need prenups. Okay? That way people know what the fuck the gig is before it even gets started. Some of you, before you get into a relationship, maybe something to think about. But don't let people know your fucking business, especially when it comes to how much fucking money you got. Peace, love, and light, Aquarius.